Hey guys, Paint with Rick. Welcome to another video. I got an old painting up here that I want to paint over, so I thought I'd show you how I do that. It might look good to you, but I don't like it because the colors, I didn't really do a good job on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint it out. Uh, I just want to have one mountain in here in the middle, and then I'm going to figure it out as I go. But first, I'm going to start with my brushes, linseed oil. I got some blue here. I mixed up ultramarine blue with white. And what I'm going to do is just start by getting rid of my mountains. Ultramarine blue. I got some other blue down here. You could see my clouds weren't that good either. I think that this was a pretty old painting. I can't remember when I painted this, but I'm going to try and make it look better. I got some Payne's gray here as well. Put some gray up in the sky here. I'll use some of this blue up in here, but basically want to repaint the whole painting is what I want. So let's see if we can get these mountains covered. It might have been better to primer it, but we'll see what happens here. I think the blue is going to be dark enough to cover all of it. So looking good. I got some Prussian blue here. I want to put up in the corners to darken it up a bit on the corners here. Prussian blue. Just like that. And like a vignette going on there. I think that'll work because I'm going to put some clouds, a lot of clouds in here. It should cover most of this up. Let me bring some titanium white down here and cover up these trees here. Titanium white, I'm just kind of letting it mix with some of that blue up there to lighten up the horizon down here. It's looking good. I'll cover these trees up, and then I'm going to do a quick mountain and then do some clouds. See what happens here. Let me blend it out real quick. All right, I kind of like that. Let me I'm going to do my mountain in black today. Same way, I want to have just one mountain in here, so let me design the edge of a mountain here. Straight black. I have some different types of peaks here. There we go. Grab a brush. This is how I make my mountains. I put the outline of a mountain up there in black, and then I'll pull the black down into the paint underneath to shape the mountain. Okay. This also gets it ready for an application of a knife, your knife work up here. So yeah, this painting I'm painting over, I can't remember when I did that. It had to be like 4 or 5 years ago. I just didn't like it. I didn't like the colors I used on it. So And it's a big canvas, so I didn't want to waste it. So I'm going to paint over it. Some lucky person out there will be able to buy it. If I don't know how much space I got on my video, I'll take it as far as I can. And then I'll do a final image of the picture on YouTube if it comes to that. Run some snow up here. I don't know if you notice, I always like running snow on my mountains because I live in Seattle. The snow pretty much stays up on the peaks all year round, so that's why I like doing snow. This is a pretty big, it's a pretty big canvas, so I'm gonna have to use a lot of paint on it. I might sneak this mountain here into the back here, so yeah, I'm gonna pull this in front of that one, so I'll probably end up covering this white here. Alright, now I'm gonna mix some blue and white to get a shadow color. I'll put a little gray in it. I'm trying to talk loud because I know I don't have the mic in today, but when you do a big painting like this, it seems it's a little easier, you know, because you don't have to worry about getting into tight spots, you know, on a larger painting. I can't remember what the size of this is, but it's pretty big, 36 by I think 24, if I remember correctly. But when you do larger paintings like this, it really it's a lot easier, believe it or not. You can actually get in here and really work it, you know. Here's that, I want to sneak this mountain in front of that one, so what I'm going to do is bring this mountain here and pop that one so it goes in the back. I'm just painting really loose. I'm not trying to be perfect. If I have to fix some things on this mountain, I will, but I'm just trying to rush for the video. But you can see the difference already from what I had to now. You can kind of see some of the mountains back here, but I'm hoping the clouds will cover that up. So now this, trying to lighten up the color for back here, but I don't know if I lightened it enough, but I kind of want this mountain back here to be like its own, if I can do it, but alright, now I'm going to blend this guy out. Blend it out. So what I'm going to do is pull at the bottom some of this color down. lightly blend my lower portion of the mountain. When it's this big, it's a lot easier. Like, I think I'm going to blend the sides a little. Just to make those go back further in the distance. Let's see how that looks in the frame. Not bad. Now, hoping that I'm going to try my clouds now and hope that the clouds can cover up these old mountains here. We'll see what happens. So I'll probably have to use a lot of white. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to run my clouds now. I'm going to use a big brush and a lot of linseed oil. I'm going to get my brush kind of wet with titanium white. I'm going to test it over here first. I'm going to run a cloud up to the top here corner. I'll stamp it in. I don't know if I got my, I don't think I have the canvas locked in there pretty good, so I'm going to hold it here, go over this mountain, and I'm going to stamp in the color pretty good right here for this cloud. Try and get rid of that mountain that's in the old painting. Let's see how that's looking. Not bad. Now I'm just going to run a cloud right across the back. I'm going to have to hold my canvas. Just the top portion of a cloud. Just paint very loose today. I'm letting the brush try and create cloud tops up there and trying to stamp the color into the blue that I have underneath. Get it to mix a little. There we go. I'm going to run a small cloud right here. You can see how easy clouds are with these bristle brushes, you know. Let's see how that looks. Hopefully the mountains got covered. Good enough. I like it. I'm going to come in here and kind of shape some of these clouds now by pulling them one direction and then lightly blending the bottom. Just lightly blend. Like I said, when it's a big painting like this, it's very easy to work your blending brush on a large painting like this. I hope I'm not getting in the way of the camera, because I turned my camera sideways and I think it's recording from the lower part of the camera. There we go. Kind of like that. Let's see how it looks now. Yeah, I like it. Looks like the clouds are kind of layered here. Like this one's going behind this one here. When you do your clouds, you just got to make sure you got a nice finished edge up on top, so you can just take your brush and re-stamp it to make it look cleaner, like finished. You can always add more clouds. I think that's all I'm going to do for now. Well, there's a start. I think I'm going to just record that much for today and then finish the rest up on another video. But that was a paint over so far. It's at 15 minutes. What I'm going to do probably now is change the watercolor down here and just run my typical trees up the sides with some land down here. But there you go. I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching.